Now that the market's rolling over again, which of the tech stocks managed to bottom early during the last big meltdown in May? How about CyberArk? When this security software company reported a month ago, the results were mixed because of the transition to a subscription-based business model. Initially, the stock got pulverized, but it bottomed on May 12th, more than a week before the rest of the market, and has since rebounded more than $30 from its lows. Can they do it again? Earlier this week, we had the chance to catch up with Udi Mokady. He's the founder, chairman, and CEO of CyberArk. Take a look. Udi, you are on a roll. Since I've seen you last, the company's gotten bigger and better and bigger and better. Signed 250 customers over the first quarter of 2022 in almost every single vertical. Have they figured out how dangerous things are, or have they figured out how good you are?
Oh, great to be back, Jim. And yeah, we've gone through an amazing transition at CyberArk with our SaaS offering. So more and more customers can jump on privileged access management earlier. And it's become a must-have layer, and so that explains. We had a record Q1 in terms of new logos. It's a record for a non-Q4 quarter, and it's the expansion from privileged access management to also all identities.
Yeah, there was a transition your company made. It's an accounting transition, but it's much more important than that. But basically, what you've made is it's giving you a really good path to profitability. So we're no longer taking the idea that you're one of those companies just making money.
Absolutely, we were profitable before we announced transition to SaaS and subscription. So we're on our way to get back there, and we announced finishing the transition in 5 quarters, as opposed to the 8 to 10 we first told the street.
Well, that's remarkable. I know how long some of these usually take long. They go over. Now, there are some things that have happened that are very worrisome to our country. You said 84% of energy and utility companies have been hit with a successful attack. Now, are they just hiding it? Are they just not telling us?
I mean, this is back from surveys we did to companies coming back, and some of them are just not reported. Some of them are minor. I think one of the biggest things we found, we surveyed 1,500 companies out there, and 70% of them said they had a ransomware attack or two, most of them two, in the last 12 months.
Now, you have done some identity work, machine identity work, that I think would make it so that, and by the way, you do partner with Okta, we like the Okta guys, but that has made it so that if they hire you, it's a little harder to do extortion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the privileged access management layer is covering the human aspect of credentials and the keys to the kingdom, but also the machine aspect, where applications are talking to each other, they're using secrets. So we've expanded to be the platform for all types of identities. We actually did go into the identity management world. So with Okta, it's actually it's a huge space. So we're going after that as well, where a customer that trusted us for privileged users can trust us to secure all types of users, their workforce, et cetera.
I have told people over and over again, look, kings of the kingdom means that the bad guys aren't going after anybody. They're going after the high-level guy that they read left the company, and they burrow in through that person, and that person has access to everything.
Yep.
And that's how you can stop.
Yeah, and it's only expanding. With the move to cloud, a privileged user is actually not just the classic IT personnel. It could be a business user that can administer. It could be the person managing the cloud console.
The cloud's made it a little more, and work from home has made it more dangerous.
And work from home, open it up. The attack surface has been growing. So for us, there are more identities to secure, and that's what we're going after.
And that's why your retention rate, again, is just extraordinary, right? I mean, people just more and more, they just get bigger and bigger with you.
Yeah, we've grown a lot. First of all, the customer base is now 8,000 around the world, but also employees find a true mission in CyberArk because it's an impactful layer that makes a difference to the customer base.
Okay, so let's use a customer. A cruise ship company hires you. What are they trying to stop?
Oh, so they're absolutely under attack. They have financial systems. They have hoteling as a cruise ship. They have personal identifiable information to protect, credit cards, and a lot of data. So they first start with the privileged access management layer, covering all of those users that do need privileged access to perform their tasks, but keeping it away from bad guys, and then expand with us to all of their employees.
Have you seen companies had their whole outfit shut down, their conveyor belts down, they're actually the guts of their company shut down by bad guys?
Absolutely. As we speak, Costa Rica is going through that. Here at the conference in San Francisco, I met with Costa Rican customers and partners, and they told us that it's really devastating. Salaries not paid, things moving to manual processes. These things are real. They reflect in the physical world.
Well, one of the things that really worried me is you have hospitals. I mean, could they make it so you can't perform an operation?
Well, we're passionate about the healthcare sector, and that's why we protect those keys to the kingdom, so that even if there is an infection, it's going to be minor and not something that takes down the hospital.
Do people know how dangerous it is not to hire you?
It's becoming a growing awareness that privileged access management is a must-have, identity security is a must-have, and you can see that in our growth.
Okay, I want to know, how do I presume that my bank has you? Because if not, maybe a little bit of money of my accounts taken out every week, and next thing you know, because that's what a smart guy, a bad guy would do. Banks know about what you do, right?
Yeah, the banks are aware. It's been probably the fastest growing sector when we first started. Now we've become multi-vector in all sectors. There's a joke among CyberArk employees when they see a bank or an airline that's not using CyberArk, they choose not to fly or bank there. They're worried.
Really? And the other guys, you can bring in zero trust, and that means that it is most likely that they are not, that a bad guy would say, you know what? I see that customer has CyberArk. I'm going to go after another engine.
Yeah, that's our goal. It's a team sport in cybersecurity, but our goal is to be an important layer that makes it very hard for them. And if they try to go around it, they're going to make a lot of noise.
Now, where are you getting your people? Because everyone tells me it's impossible to hire, and this is a tough time. Where is someone, and how do you trust your people?
Oh, so first of all, trust is the most important. I think we go very carefully in the hiring process, but I think we stood out. We have great retention rates of employees, and people come with that true sense of mission.
I've always been worried. I want people to understand that no one from your outfit has then gone to the other side.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There's an advantage with a lot of people come from military backgrounds where we can really screen them, and it's an advantage for us. And there's a good way to refer employees and check them out. And they get connected to the mission. Customers want to come and work for CyberArk. There's a culture of making a true impact in cybersecurity.
Well, I want to congratulate you. You had that different model. You moved over. When I first met you, I said, I don't really understand this. I want people to understand that this is, if you don't hire these guys, then there's a very good chance that you will be hacked. And I don't want to fly or bank with someone who can be buried into by a bad guy. Udi Mokady is the founder, chairman, CEO of CyberArk. Thank you so much, Udi. Good to see you in person.
Same here.
Thank you. Maybe I want to be back after the break.